Dumb People Podcast.
You. Are you dumb?
I'm getting smarter just thinking about it. Politics, sports, your mama, whatever. The Smartest Dumb People Podcast cover everything. With Anthony That Dude Johnson and special guests, you're about to learn everything you need to know about everything you need to know. Man, I even had to buy a new pair of glasses after watching the show. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all do it on Facebook, Instagram. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. So stop wasting your time watching other podcasts. It's the only one you need.
Yo, what's up? At the hottest podcast in the city, the smartest dumb people. I'm here with my nigga, That Dude Johnson. You know what I'm saying? We go way back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Y'all tune in every week or every time. Hit the like button, subscribe, do what you're supposed to do. Like, comment, share, tell your people about it. Y'all know what it is. It's the smartest dumb people.
See, man, when you get that type of money, he literally single with other people. So, like, this is a story.
This is the best podcast in the city.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I'm not pandering.
You know what I'm saying? And they take vocals and, scripting it.
That's how I'm living on Tupac. You're a real hustler, huh? That's pretty neat. Into it.
But I also met
Team, they know she likes to go outside, play soccer by herself. We have
Team all the way. It's more than enough team.
right. Make sure, I want to change it like Snoop Dogg. He's an icon in all facets of life.
Biggest icon in the world.
But
I feel like they cheat stupid. They gonna get caught. Yeah, they cheat with their dick like we cheat with our mind. I feel like women.
no more. But before I let you explain that, I want to show a little clip, a little monster.
I'm on Pandora, YouTube. I'm on the students and everybody. Carl.
I'm trying to find.
It is what it is.
Finally, we went to Martin Kemp.
There's two cats. No, you can hustle in many ways. There's two cats in high school.
This is the coldest fucking thing that's going on. Ball. These the realest niggas out
Yeah,
there.
you already know.
Like for real, like this.
God, I go off the mentality of the woman, and I know if I know. Welcome. This is the Smartest Dumb People, and I'm the host, Anthony That Dude Johnson. And always, it's gonna be somebody at the table with me. Today we got Big Frank in the building, and my co-host LV the Great. I appreciate you brothers for coming through.
Hey, hold on, time out.
Yes, sir.
El Presidente.
El Presidente. El Presidente in the building, man. Look, this is the Smartest Dumb People. It's been a long couple days. We ain't had a show. Let me make sure everything running smooth.
Yes, sir. El Presidente.
I was running smooth. I just had to check and make it sure because it's different equipment that I'm using. So look, this is Smartest Dumb People, man. Tap in Tuesday. I couldn't wait to have a conversation with you fellas, man. How y'all week starting off?
Man, mine's been cool. You know what I'm saying? I've been grinding, working. You know what I'm saying? I don't get tired. I'm on some Kevin Gates shit.
What about you, Big Frank?
shit. It's been moving, shit. So I can't complain. Shit, another day here. Shit,
That
I'm
part.
blessed. Shit.
Right.
Straight up.
We can't even be here.
I'm definitely blessed, man. Going through some personal stuff, but that is what it is. I ain't gonna even speak on that. We're gonna have a good show. We're gonna have these topics. We're gonna chop it up. So look, let's get straight to it, man. First topic I want to discuss is it normal for it to be a single income home? Meaning like a woman being a stay-at-home mom in today's economy. Is it normal being a single income home? Like a stay-at-home mom or just the dad working or the mom? Yeah. Is that
dad. I know some stay-at-home dads.
should homes
now.
need to have a two? Should it be a 2-home income?
I just said.
2-income home. I'm sorry, a 2-income home. Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back with y'all.
That we live in a time still where you can have a household where only one person is making money.
Well, not could, but just go ahead, Stormy. What do you think?
I think one income households are trash. I think they're outdated. I don't think we need to have them anymore. Boo, boo, tomato, tomato. Okay, it's done. Okay, first of all, like let's set all the inflation and how it's financially irresponsible aside, right? When you have a one income household, 9 times out of 10, this person is working their ass off to provide for this one income household. So what's going to happen? He's not in the house all the time. So what's going to happen? A woman is going to say, oh, I feel like he doesn't treat me like I'm special. He's not addressing my needs. Now what's going to happen? She don't want to have sex. Now what's going to happen? He going to start cheating. Now we have infidelity issues. Now we have an unhappy marriage. This is foolish. It doesn't need to be said. And even all that aside, I don't feel comfortable having to go to my man and say, yo, can I have some money for deodorant? I can't do it. Yo, can I have some money for tampons? I can't do it. Like, to be that dependent on someone, like, bro, if you want to be a child all your life, just say that. Like, it's nothing wrong with being taken care of. There's nothing wrong with being well kept. But having your person take care of you, like, just as a one income household is just an ideal that I feel like we don't need anymore.
Yeah, I think it's outdated. For the majority. It's not impossible, but
So for me, I think that this is okay. I think that one income
taking care of the house
should be able to take care of everything. However, I personally do not want to be in a position where I have to ask for money, gas money, deodorant money, toilet paper money. You know what I mean? Like, can you pay my copay on my teeth cleaning tomorrow? You know what I mean? Like, just dumb shit, you know? And I think for one, it takes away from your independence, your ability to because I know a bunch of y'all men hate that word, independence. It takes away from your ability to just be a fully functioning adult.
For this time and day, it's not going to work because when you pay all the bills, it's really a pay to play to speak type of thing.
What do you mean?
Like, you got to pay to speak. Like, if I'm covering all the bills, it's a dictatorship
All right, so that's
more
the
so
actual
than a
clip.
democracy.
That's the actual clip. I'll be the first to say, shit, it hard enough with two incomes, and like as bad as a motherfucker want to be able to do it by themselves, man, you need a partner. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel like you need a partner. I think that, like I said, even me and my lady struggled financially. Not bad, but our bills is paid. You know what I'm saying? But we never really had extra money. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, and that was with two incomes. So I couldn't imagine doing it by myself. What's your opinion?
Well, I guess it depends on your value. Because, like I said, I know stay-at-home dads. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? If someone is making more. But the woman in the video, when they come off like that, I don't think it's real. I think she's saying something that she think men want to hear.
I can see that.
And so, no, because this independent woman is going to want to find an independent man. And so that independent man, she would most likely want to find the richest of the independent man. The double home working is only for the poor.
I could see that.
Only for the poor. You know what I'm saying?
But Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, they are.
Because she's an actor. She got her own income because she worked. But his wife or the woman who he was with when he went through the thing and got to the thing before he got to Gabrielle, you know what I'm saying? She was just a hurdle. She was just a hindrance. You know what I'm saying? She was not doing something. The only thing she could possibly do is sit at home and probably hire FBIs to get in this man personal business to see what women he talking to because he's a successful man, rich individual. She couldn't bring nothing to the relationship at that point if you just stay at home.
I feel you.
Yeah.
What's your opinion, Frank?
Man, whatever works for you, you know. And these times you would think that both parties should want to work because, you know, 2 checks is better than 1 any day of the week.
Right.
Besides that, but if they choose to stay at home, whether it's the wife or the husband, and the other one makes the money and bring it in, and it works for them, so be it. But why do that?
Shout out to Chris. He said it depends on your personal situation, what works in your household, may not work in others. It really depends
Exactly.
on what your financial situation is personally, like individually, and then it also depends on like how you living. Because if you live in a 5-bedroom beautiful home, you probably gonna need 2 incomes. But if you living in a 1-bedroom apartment, but
depending on how much money, depending on your value.
Yeah, facts.
Depending on how much money you make. But I want to say one thing. Working brings you a sense of pride.
Facts.
It helps you establish character. Just
That
you
part.
just sitting around.
You know what
all
I'm saying?
day
You
and
just
shit,
sitting
like,
around doing nothing because you
that ain't
can.
it. And then
You're
I
a
wouldn't
leech.
even feel right anyway.
You a
My woman
leech.
going to work and I'm
I
just
wouldn't
sitting
give
on
a
the
damn
couch
how
all
much
day
money
like that.
someone else made. I wouldn't give a heck what someone else did. Working brings you a sense of pride. Even if you have the capability to sit around and not do nothing because your parents is rich, you're a leech. Or if someone
And a
else
loser.
created
A rich loser. Yeah, man. Like you said, who don't want to make their own money? I don't care where you work at. As long as your ass willing to get up and get you some money, I respect you straight up.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of
It
people that
brings you
won't.
a sense of pride.
It does.
You have people that do all type anything just to be active in society. That's the main thing, to be active in a social environment, moving, making money, or moving or doing something is what's everybody goal should be, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're just a regular working person. That same way they be like, I don't want to work at McDonald's. Why?
I agree. All right, so moral of the story, we don't gonna stay on this topic too long, and I'm yawning a little bit because I ain't really got that much sleep. So the show ain't boring. I keep yawning. No, I just ain't got much sleep.
No,
I ain't been eating. I lost. I want to say this. I lost like 7 pounds too. I haven't been eating, so I haven't eaten like 2 or 3 days, and I was fasting. I've been on my fast kick. Let's get to the next topic. Money, motion is key. I agree.
Exactly.
Big motion.
Who said that? Who said motion is okay? Motion is key. That's for sure.
All right, let's get to the next topic, man. Let's see here.
Energy
We
is
got to
key.
talk about Trump. Let's get straight to Trump. Trump was supposedly in an assassination situation, but he was not. He was shot in the air. Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back with y'all.
If you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
All right, so that's the clip. Let's get straight to it. I'm gonna be the first to say I do not believe that was real. And I mean, yes, somebody was sitting on the roof shooting, but I'm being honest with you. That was the worst WWE attempt at trying to become president because they're trying to be. Trump is too busy trying to be entertaining and a comedian. He really reminds me of Vince McMahon. He's not really trying to be the president. Nobody, and this is what makes me mad at our presidency, right? Nobody is talking about policies, laws, none of that. We're talking about him almost being assassinated. Then he put a big ass gall on the side of his head like this for a scratch. And we like, this is not like, I said it last week and I'm gonna keep saying it. We are living in a simulation and shit is so fake right in our face. And we're debating about it, yes. But I'm telling the public before it comes out that this was fake, I was onto this shit. We are living in a simulation, and a lot of things that we're going through right now, even our former president being almost assassinated, if you think that shit was real, you're a part of the simulation. And they love when people think, and I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist. I'm just telling you, I watched the clip. And there's no way you go from getting shot in the head to a graze like this, and then, what's your opinion?
I really ain't got one. It's politics, entertainment.
Either way.
It's all the same.
That part. Either way. If it's staged,
you take your hat off to that? So you think that it looked real?
No. I'm not saying if he goes to that far of an extent
Man,
to win such a minimumless, stressful as
then he must be
his
scared he ain't
job,
gonna win if he
that
willing to go
part.
that
That's
far.
like
J.R. Sanchez
like-
said it looks real to me.
okay, and if it's real, I take my hat off to him for.
All right, so tell me this.
Is it-
I'll do y'all one better. I said you got to give somebody a time to where they almost got their fucking head blown off, and then they get up and go USA.
That's
Y'all
what he
think that
did?
shit is real?
That's what he did.
Yes.
But my
Come
part
on, some
is-
WrestleMania stuff,
Hold on,
bro.
But my thing is that it depends how much you believe in politics. Our level of politics is all this stuff is fake. There's some people level of politics that donate trillions, billions, millions of dollars. He ain't running for free. Biden ain't running for free. And what's old girl that came on the show for the Democratic leader of Nebraska? The young-
Precious McKesson.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Like she said, if we ain't messing with you, you don't get no funding. She controls.
But he don't need it though. We talking about Trump.
Trump?
He fund his own campaign.
That part.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
now, should he make a fake assassination on his life just to win 4 more years of nothing? That when after 4 years of this,
Man, why not? This dude committing crimes and getting the shit
34
wiped
felonies,
out. Yeah,
34 felonies.
This ain't nothing new.
But that's
now
how
he,
the
see, now he
elite.
planning on something else.
We
with
watch,
it.
Corrado
we
said-
watching the elite play in our face.
Corrado said ain't nothing faked about almost being killed.
That part.
Yeah, that's
Listen,
a
man,
fact.
I'm telling you, like, I've never seen so much fake stuff come off as real. Like, there's no way somebody is missing this man and he has a scratch on his ear. And then I need to see the actual wound. Have we ever seen the actual wound? Do y'all know this? Let's speak facts.
Mhm.
All we seen was a bloody ear.
Do you believe any president ever been assassinated?
Hell yeah.
Which one?
JFK.
Why you believe that one?
I seen the footage of his head getting blown off into his wife's lap.
That part.
Yeah.
And so,
By the passenger.
so do we?
y'all see
So
that
was it
footage?
a conspiracy?
I can see it.
Was it? So there's no presidency assassination that's real. And so, do I believe it was real? Yeah. Do I think it was weird? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Are you surprised?
No. Because it's politics. And you got people so
Man.
much involved and enthralled with this cartoon.
America ain't nothing but
stuff.
politicians' playground. Period. They do what they want to do, how they want to do it, without
agree with that.
It's
there
just
are
like
the
the
minimum
streets.
consequences behind it. So,
It's just
I
like the
just-
streets with a different route. That same way, the same way people, there's politics in the streets.
I can see that, but I'm just saying, like, we gotta start really opening our eyes. It's just no different than the movie Eyes Wide Shut. Like, there's shit happening in society, like there is a secret society. And I'm telling you that there's no way that these people worth billions and trillions of dollars let some little dude on the roof. Listen, y'all gotta keep this in mind. With the way security is set up these days, you crazy to think that the government don't have drones flying around
So you
making
think
sure
the government, just so we clear,
yeah.
you think the government put some
yep.
No.
weenie
Why not?
up on the roof?
No, think about it. Why not? Martin
Let
Luther
me
King.
tell you why.
It
why
already
not.
came out.
But
that
they
he
hit
was
the
the
target.
government.
Now there's a
True.
difference.
But
You think they will put some?
Yep.
No, Leland.
up on
I
some
think
roof?
so.
That's the thing.
Why
They
not
put a
put
no
a
name.
marksman
They
up
put a
there?
they put a no name. And
Because they wasn't trying to kill him. That's why.
Oh, so they was trying to so
Just
if
another
they
way to
going
try
for
to
some
control the narrative.
WWE stuff, they won. I'm voting for Trump. Trump for president. Right
for
now.
him being your president being a good actor, a bad
No.
actor at that.
Trump for president. Because he went to the lengths that no other presidents have
Our
had
other president
in the history of presidency to win it. And so with that, he get an A for effort and he gets my vote.
let's see. Let me read what Carando said. He said, shooter missed because one, there was movement with his head target, and two, he missed because he was engaged by an officer. Okay.
Either way, he sustained the shot. He got my vote. He made it up. He got my vote. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. If it's real, he got my vote.
Okay. I understand.
If it's fake, he got my vote.
All right, I just wanted to see what y'all felt about the Trump situation. Let's get to the next topic. Next topic. So a young lady basically spoke on. She had a 20-year-old son that said that she coddled him so much when it was time to hit the real world. He didn't know how to act, and he felt like she didn't protect him because she didn't have a man in his life to teach him how to be a man. Because basically, women can't teach a man how to be a man. Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back with y'all.
I have a son in his 20s, and this is a bar that he dropped on me, and it crushed me, but I needed that. He said, if you really loved me the way that you said you loved me, you would have taught me how to survive in the situations that you were afraid of killing me instead of protecting me and not teaching me how to protect myself. And that is what happens when mothers think that they can raise men. We don't teach them how to protect themselves the way that a man teaches a man how to protect himself. What we do is we coddle them, and we become this wall of security that come crashing down when they get to smelling themselves and they in their 18s and 19s, and now he can't live in your house no more, and you send him out into the world unprotected, and that's why he resents you. I have a son in his 20s.
All right, so that's the actual clip. Did y'all hear the sound? JR said, oh, okay. I heard the sound, so clear as day. But anyway, that's the clip, and I want to be the first to say I want to speak on women thinking that they can raise a man. And I think it's very difficult because I feel like it's hard for me. The only thing I could do when it comes to raising a little girl is teach her how to be loved. I cannot teach her how to nurture. That's not my job as a man. My job is to teach my daughter how she wants to be protected, teach my daughter how she wants to be treated by a man, teach my daughter those things. But I cannot teach my daughter how to be a woman.
Who teaches her that?
A woman. Just like...
Yeah, but when you force like most single moms is... When you force like most single moms is, shit, they don't got no choice but to, try to raise them the best they can. Shit, if they ain't got no uncles in the picture that's willing to step in where the punk ass daddy ain't, then shit, how can you fault them?
So,
straight up.
Who raised the first man? To me. Now, this is just to me, and I ain't gonna...
You going back to the caveman days?
You should. But anyhow, because the brain functions one way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to veer too off. I ain't going to go too off. I'm going to get right back to it. So, the thing is that it doesn't matter who's in the life. The individual person, once they reach an individual age and they are making decisions on their own, are responsible for their own path in their own life. And so, we watch millionaires, kids go to prison, and first thing we say, what's wrong with them? He got all that money? He couldn't put them on? No, because that stuff doesn't matter. The character of an individual is strictly based on the character of an individual, regardless of what environment that they are in. Now, I grew up in an environment some would say was chaotic. I would say prepared me for life. I was breaking down whole chickens, frying them when I was 10. Not no chicken, no. Whole chicken, cut it, boom, breast it, boom, cut the legs, boom, cut the wings.
That's pretty neat.
Frying chicken. But to me, it was slavery. I was taught to do so much at a young age. I should go to the penitentiary now. Like, cut the crack. You know what I'm saying? It's just an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is responsible for their own life, for their own selves. Stop giving up excuses. You know what I'm saying? You have people that have children that's not even fit to be parents. Just because you have a child don't mean that you fit to be a parent.
I agree
What
with that,
about the
100%.
mentally ill? You know what I'm saying? What about the people that's afflicted? Everybody got something going on. Nobody, and forget nobody's perfect. No, I'm a human being, just like everybody else. I may give birth to a kleptomaniac. And every time I look up, my shit is touched, tampered, bothered with, fucked with, touched on, messed on.
I do believe that the characteristics come from within, but I also feel like you can instill some good in. Like, this is just my opinion of me being a parent. I tried so hard to instill like integrity, goals.
A thief is a thief.
I know. I get what you're saying, because a preacher's child can murder somebody. I'm just saying that, like, as a parent, I still feel like it's our job to instill some type of good into our kids. That's
Right.
just my opinion. Like, I try. Even when I fail a lot. Okay, and I failed a lot, and I failed probably recently. But I'm saying
95% of the world fails. 85. That's just like when we was watching Luther. What's the Luke Campbell and them, when they was just talking
Exactly.
or the Beastie Boys. Who used to listen to the Beastie Boys before you went to bed at 9 o'clock talking about on the radio? Like, they make songs about this. This stuff is age old. This stuff ain't new.
JR said, if you're smart enough to diagnose your illness, you're smart enough to prescribe your remedy. That's just called being aware of your situation. That's like identifying the problem and then fixing the problem. That goes hand in hand. So you're right, JR. But to me, as a parent, it's our job to identify the problem, especially in our children. So, like I said, my daughter, I could only speak for my daughter. My daughter, at one point in time, she used to do this little thing like, and it used to scare the shit out of me. I thought my daughter had Tourette's or something. So I stayed on her and said, you got to stop doing that shit. And eventually she stopped. I'm just being honest. She used to hiss at me when she got she gonna kill me for this. But she used to hiss at me when she was like 4 or 5. No. And then I was like, yo, that shit is coming off weird. You got to stop that shit. It's scaring people in the house. So eventually she stopped.
Look, I'm going to be honest. I got some of the worstest kids. But they got some of the worstest parents. You know what I'm saying? I'm a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And my old lady
I think
is a motherfucker.
Based on the clip, though, it's like, are we talking about like the kids going out doing bad, and it's like, damn, why the dad wasn't there?
Well,
we talking about that?
She was saying basically her son felt like she failed him because she was so busy trying to protect him from the world, he didn't get to experience the world. So when he got into the real world, I do agree with that. No, time out. I can say this. My mom, I can speak for my own family, and I hate to throw my brother under the bus. My brother has still not left the nest, and he's almost 40. My brother was coddled his whole life as a baby, all the way until he was 18. He got his first car. My mom and grandma got it for him. He had money. He had a credit card. And to this day, my brother still can't figure out life. And I do believe that me being pushed out the house at 14 years old, couch surfing, trying to find somewhere to stay, it definitely motivated me into becoming a man.
So are you a better person
from being kicked out early?
From leaving the nest early? Part. Because now you saying that staying in the nest hindered this man to now to this day.
Yeah, it did.
Listen, he's no good.
I think we getting off subject.
No, we're not. We're talking about man. We talking about a woman coddling a man, and can a man function in society? I can play the clip again. She said her son said that she felt like she didn't protect him because what she did was she coddled him so much when it was time for him to hit the real world at 20 years old, it was too much for him. Right. And I believe, like, as a man, we throw our kids.
We didn't get an example of what she means. Right. So all we're doing is we're just guessing on we speculating
but
what
at the same time
about.
Though, then you have people that run around and brag about how young they jumped off the porch. Motherfuckers be like, I've been smoking since I was 12. Oh, so what is it? Is it deliberated that can run around and do whatever, or is the coddle that can't run around and do nothing?
Let's see. Shout out to
Which
Jason.
one is it?
Shout out
It
to
can't
Cuzzo.
be
He said kids see everything, whether we believe it or not, and they can be easily influenced. I agree with you, Jay.
By who?
I just
They
think the
peers?
son, if we talking about as far as him getting in trouble in the streets and stuff like that, that's just a plain cop out.
I feel like
He
Coddling.
making the choices or whatever it
Magic
is he's
son
doing,
didn't
and
even
he's trying to
play
blame it
I
on
feel
his
like
mother.
Coddling.
Magic Johnson's son didn't even play basketball.
I know, and he
We
walking
don't
around the
even know
hills
who
now.
he is.
And he walking around the
Okay,
hills now.
what we talking about then?
We can't blame Magic for that.
What
That
we
was his
talking
son's,
about then?
the lifestyle his son is living is the lifestyle he chose. So we can't blame Magic saying, "Oh, he didn't raise his kid."
All right, so
right?
I gotta hear what
don't
Unika
think
said.
so.
Shout out to Unika.
I don't think that's
If you
his
fail
choice.
that
Shout
life,
out to
you
our
fail
number.
that life.
Shout out to our number one fan. Shout out to Unika. I want to
Shout
read her
out,
comment.
Unika. What
She
you
said,
say?
"Depends on the person. Some can benefit from some help. Others fail to thrive from the same help." I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like, it really does depend on the person when you put it like that, Unika. But at the same time, as a parent, you gotta kind of let your child fly. And what I mean by that is, like, me and my daughter had a little rough patch for a while because she didn't really want to come over. But I said to myself, I can't beat myself up about it. She's gonna have to learn that her dad is in her life regardless. I'm here if you need me. And that's a learning lesson for her. So she felt like I didn't care as much. And I'm like, it's not that I didn't care, Anna. I have a life too. Like so many parents tailor their lives to their kids that they forget that they have a fucking life too. That's why baby boy, mama gotta have a life too. So I'm saying, like, with me, as bad as I wanted my daughter to come over, I still had to deal with what I had going on at my house. So I don't have, and I had this conversation with my daughter. I'm like, I don't have time to beg you to be a good father to you when I know I'm a good father. It's up to you. So that's me letting her fly out the nest, saying, come over when you're ready to see me. Call me when you're ready to come over. I stopped saying, I miss you. I want you to come over. Can I come pick you up? I miss you. I want you to come over. And when I stopped doing that, my daughter appreciated being with me more, or even talking to me on the phone. Once I stopped pressuring her to come around, she came around on her own. That's what
What's
I think.
expected
I agree.
is not respected.
Come on, man. What's expected is not respected,
If
man.
you expect for me to do something and I do it, you don't respect the fact that I do it. All the good fathers dumped on. They get attention, they get all this shit, they get all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because when there's expectations, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Just not to veer too off. You know what I'm saying?
You're veering off when you hit the you're veering off. Let's switch the topic, man. Next topic. So a guy tells a folktale story about relationships. I want to play the clip and we'll have the conversation. It's just about him talking about a man and woman having two different perspectives. We'll be right back.
Story of a family, of a couple in Mali from the ancient days. It's a man and woman. Man comes home from work and his wife has really long hair down to the floor. And she asked her husband, she said, honey, I would like to get this comb. It's very expensive to take care of my hair. And he says, I'm sorry, right now we can't do that. My watch just broke and I need this watch for work. So I gotta get my watch fixed. I'm sorry.
Right.
So he left, went to work, came home. As he was coming home, he went to the watch store to repair it. And he said, you know what? How much would you give me for this watch? He sold the watch and went and bought her that comb.
Wow.
Came home excited.
Right.
Honey, I got something I want you to see. She came out, and when she came out, she had cut off all of her hair.
Oh, wow.
He said, I just bought you this comb. Why'd you do that? She said, well, I cut off my hair and I sold my hair and I got you this watch.
Wow.
See, that's the way it's supposed to be.
Right.
Where two people are really trying to figure out how their love can anticipate the need, and they can show you, I love you more than you love me. When you got that kind of competition going on, you got a healthy relationship. You don't have to get into such of a job description and scripted role.
Right.
All right, so that's the actual clip. I love this clip, actually, and I couldn't wait to play it. I feel like that's what a true relationship is, like trying to veer through life, helping your partner, and figuring life out together. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, life has been kicking my ass. Life has been hard, but I'm telling you, like, having a partner to go through the shit with is so much easier. Because, like I said, it's got to be a yin to your yang. You gotta have
Gotta
somebody.
be-
Yeah, you gotta have somebody that's gonna rock with you and do what they got to do to make sure you straight. You got to make sure you rock with them. You doing what they got to do to make sure they're straight. So, what's your opinion about the clip? I'll start with Frank. You talked enough today.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Frank.
Nah, shit. I loved it. They know each other love language. It's pretty much the same. You know, they identify what each other needs is, and they both made that small sacrifice to try to, you know what I'm saying, take care of each other and shit. So, you know, shit like that, they gonna work out for the long haul.
What's your opinion, LV? I know you got a lot to say.
No, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess, you know what I'm saying? It's always a good gesture. And so.
A good gesture to do right by your partner? Or is that what you're supposed to do?
Well, yeah, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it depends on who the person is. And so, them both going out doing good gestures will eventually, in the end, make a happy ending. Because she cut her hair to get his watch so he can keep his job. He gave up his broken watch to get the comb so she can grow her hair back.
Neither one of them selfish.
Right.
And that's why it's
And
gonna work
everybody
out.
wins.
I think
nobody wins when the family through.
I feel like in relationships you got to definitely have some balance, and you got to be selfless at times. And like I'll be the first to admit it. I don't say I struggle with being selfless, but sometimes I'm no comment because I'll veer off.
Was you to cut your head off? So
I feel like I would do anything for my partner. That's just the way I am. I'm a stubborn motherfucker, but I'll do anything for my partner because you want to see your lady happy. You want to see your woman happy. You want to see her smiling. You like they say, happy wife, happy life, and all that shit. To me, that shit is real.
I would have but that's when when you were playing, I would have doubled back on her and been like, "Babe, you sure?" And then when I doubled back on her, she'd have been bald with my watch, and then I'd been able to. It should have been bald with my watch. Then I'd have been able to dip off and be like, okay, now I secure the bag. Because securing the bag is worth more than the hair. You feel me? It's not like a real trade-off.
This is actually a good segue. I want to speak on YouTuber had a 2K account. His girlfriend deleted which was his residual income. That's how he made his money, is off of playing 2K. And it said that she basically shut down his account that was worth $400,000. She deleted it. Yeah, let's watch the clip. He acted a fool on this one too. Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back.
What the f? His girlfriend deleted his NBA 2K account valued at $400,000, and this almost made him do something stupid with his own life. He saw his ex-girlfriend Jasmine decide to delete his NBA 2K account, an account that had a considerable value, around $400,000 for him. These games were not just a form of entertainment, but a significant part of his life and source of income. It was through them that he was able to support his lifestyle, including his house and cars. Each achievement in the game represented hours of effort and dedication. Jasmine simply couldn't stand the situation any longer. She argued that he spent too much time playing games, neglecting their relationship. He never imagined it could lead to such devastating action when he returned home and realized that everything had been erased. It was as if his world collapsed. That account was his source of income and passion, and she simply decided to
I'm done with you. I'm done.
No, seriously?
I'm fucking done.
You're that
seriously? I'm fucking done. I agree, done. Do you know how long it fucking took me? You don't fucking understand. You don't understand.
All right, that's the clip, and I will be the first to say, women that think men just sit around and play the game, if this man was using that game as an income for herself, she's crazy to do that. And sometimes when it comes to video games, like I was in a situation when my lady first bought me the video game, she was like, "Damn, you made $400 or $500 within the first week. Like this was a good investment." You know what I'm saying? Like there's money in video games. So anybody that thinks a fool is just sitting around spending hours playing the game, that's a conversation to be had. You say to them like, "What are you doing with your time?" Now, a lot of people use that as in the man is in the house and he ain't in the streets too. No, if he's making income off the game, and that's like deleting a motherfucker's job right there.
I mean,
Yeah, she if that's a real, you know, situation, which I'm sure is a real situation that happened. She robbed herself. Not only him, she robbed herself because if they live together, you know what I'm saying, that's money that she just took away from them, and that's some money. Like so,
I agree. What's your opinion, LV?
I mean, it's just the typical one.
Trying to wreck shit.
He's involved in something that she's not involved in. She don't even understand what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
And so, is it weird? Yes. You know what I'm saying? But there's some women that behave like that. That's just like, my old lady wouldn't care if I get here. You know what I'm saying?
There's definitely more to it.
And so
now,
it's always more. So is the clip weird? Yes. Do I think it's real?
No.
No. But is it possible? Yes.
Shout out to Jason. He said women don't like feeling left out.
That part.
Let's see here. Let's see. Karanda Smith said if she knew this was his source of income, then she's absolutely wrong. But he tells her in the clip she don't understand. If she doesn't understand, that's his fault for not telling her that is what brought in his
but
income.
is it really her business? You know what I'm saying? Like, is every move you make, every step you make, is someone's business? Like, come on, we gotta knock that part off. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, me and this man used to play the game until the next morning. And not only me and him, it'd be 5, 6 of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning. I go home, old lady just know I'm out cheating.
Know you out losing
you know what I'm
$500.
saying? Get up the next day, I'm still ready. I'm still mad from last night. She mad because I didn't come home till 8 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
I feel like that's a little different. Like if you're doing it in your home, that's a little bit different. Like if you just play a video game,
it depends on
and
whose house that y'all playing in. I wouldn't. So when I go to your house, I wasn't playing. So your old lady was rest assured.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's like when you played at my house, my old lady was cool with it.
Yeah, she was.
And we'd be there to 6, 7 in the morning. So women just always.
she probably did it out of anger. Like maybe he was giving that a lot of attention, and maybe that's a conversation they had over and over. And we do petty shit at times when we're mad, women and males. Maybe
Women
she thought she was
argue
going
with
to
you.
show him a point of what's more important. And
women to tell you that you're working too much.
So,
unless you ain't working. I've been motherfucker argue about you working. That's only if you're employed. Now, if you're unemployed, a motherfucker will argue about you working. Working is
but we still don't know the reason. So, again, all we doing is speculating why it happened. We don't know why it happened, what led up to that whole
or
situation.
It's a viral moment and they get double paid.
Yeah, or it was, planned for, for it to be talked about and stuff.
All right, so I think we all got our comments in on that one. Let's see here.
What else we got?
Let's see here. We'll do the. I'm trying to see here. Can't see them.
Like, share, and subscribe, people.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Tap in.
All right, did we do this clip already? I don't know if we did. It's about the lady that shot like a KFC worker or some shit like that over a dispute and wind up killing the person. Let's watch the clip, man. People are crazy these days. Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back with y'all.
Memphis, Tennessee, what is going on? Do you guys see this person of interest? She, a Church's Chicken worker, last night during an argument over some chicken?
Police have released photos of the woman they say killed this worker. That woman in the car. Memphis police say she killed that drive-through, that worker at that Church's around after 9 o'clock. This is the Church's on Park Avenue. There's a full picture of her. That victim went to Regional 1 in critical condition and didn't make it. Again, look at that picture. Memphis police say if you know who she is and where she is, to give them a call.
Church's Chicken employee was unalive.
All right, so that's the clip, man. I'll be the first to say, not only did she throw her life away, you got to be real careful with people these days because mental illness is real. And I do believe when you give the wrong person a gun, they overreact and they don't think about the consequences. It's very difficult for some people to understand the consequences in their actions. I can see it now, a heated argument over some chicken, and she's like, I'll shoot you, motherfucker. She go to her car to get her gun. Bitch, I wish you would. Then there you go. So I try to always think before I react. I ain't the best at it. But when it comes to like dead or in jail, I think on my toes in that moment. Well, go ahead.
But I wonder who was arguing over the chicken. Now, if the customer was upset over the chicken and I'm the employee,
shit just sad.
I'm not
man.
coming outside. I ain't doing nothing outside. You know what I'm saying? Just for that simple fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to protect the chicken this much. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much chicken? Okay, we messed your order up. Let's get them some more chicken. But I can understand somebody popping off and you may get a little out of character, but I'm not going outside to get shot.
And then some people trigger happy. Like, I be seeing on, Facebook, a lot of people got they concealed and carrying. Some of the stats I be seeing, I mean, like, you one situation from going to jail because just the way you explaining this on here, that's not going to be a legitimate reason why you pull that firearm and shot it. So, yeah, man, some people get that gun in their hand and they
don't even know how
gives
to
them
act.
that
That's
courage
just
that
like
they
I was
didn't
over
have.
my guy's house and he had a friend over, and so we sitting around, just, you know what I'm saying, we drinking, smoking, I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying. I didn't notice that the guy put his gun on the table, but when I noticed, I left. And so when they was like, well, why you leave? I said, I always talk, if there's a gun in the house, I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's someone I know and I'm in your home, then no. But you know what I'm saying? Like, people improperly displaying, you know what I'm saying? Like,
displaying the gun,
Yeah, you can tell the goofies from, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And so, the new laws are not even the laws because people carry guns without a law.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And so, she was looking for a situation. If it wasn't that way,
and it was up.
Her next stop, it would have been someone else. She just happened to run into a situation where someone messed her order up and they died.
Yeah, it ain't that deep.
And you know what's sad is so many people die for the craziest, stupidest shit.
This is the craziest, stupidest. So either her order had to be messed up. And she said, she messed up my order. Or she disrespected me while messing up my order. Now I'm going to kill her.
Yeah, because there's nothing that she's going to be able to say to justify that. So,
I agree.
But
I don't feel bad for her.
That's individuals with a gun. You got people that ride around that look for confrontations. So we have to be aware. And so if that woman that mad over that chicken, get that woman 10 chickens.
Yeah. And that's another thing about working in customer service. Customer service, I never felt like my life should be on the line for this burger back here. Like, I'm not, even if a customer is acting like they go, all right, I'll see you when in the parking lot.
The only time it becomes on the line when you take it personal. And so that's just like if somebody come in and say, what's this? This stuff's cold. Okay, getting some more. I ain't gonna go. What's wrong with it? What's cold about it? No,
because most likely something
right.
was it was
That
cold.
part.
The fries was hard before you even gave
right.
him the shit.
Or even if he come in here and he know it's straight, but his integrity is that off that he was still coming here and try to argue to get his money back for some fresh food, he's off. Get him some fresh food, get him out of here. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna, what's wrong with it? What we doing?
Simple way to diffuse the situation. You know what I'm saying?
It's more one way to skin a cat.
But a lot of people don't got common sense too, though. You know,
they say common sense ain't common.
Yeah, it ain't.
You know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong. Everybody can get you cut out of bounds.
Yeah, for sure.
But how far are you going? I'm not going that far out of bounds because this woman tripped over some chicken or tripped over anything going in this restaurant where I'm outside of this restaurant getting shot. I don't know what she said.
Did you get shot?
I don't know what's going on, but she couldn't have said, unless it was something personal, even if it was personal, and I'm at work, call the police, but it's nothing that she could have said personally.
Yeah, facts.
About this restaurant. To where now I'm outside of the restaurant getting shot. The worker's in the wrong.
Facts.
She's bugging.
All right, so I want one more clip. And it's DC Young Fly talking about the finish line. Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back.
Soldier. It don't matter how many scratches you got on your back. If he keep waking you up every morning, if he keep giving you the energy, nigga, you better strap on your motherfucking boots, nigga, and use whatever you going through as motivation to reach the finish line. Why would you not reach the finish line and you done went through all you done went through? I gotta make it to the finish line. You a soldier. It don't matter how many scratches you got on your back. If he keep waking you up every morning, if he keep giving you the energy, nigga, you better strap on your motherfucking boots, nigga, and use whatever you going through as motivation to reach the finish line. Why would you not reach the finish line and you done went through all you done went through? I gotta make it to the finish line.
All right, so that's the clip, man, and I'll be the first to say, I'm trying to make it to the finish line. I've been going through shit. Got a new job, a new promotion. Life's been lifing.
Well, hold on. Congratulations.
Thank you. Life's been lifing. And I realized that I can't control everything, and trying to think of how to say this. I can't control everything, but life is gonna keep going whether I want it to or not.
Well said, Jason. Well said.
What do you say?
Every day you wake up is a new chance to become a better you.
Hey, man,
that's a fact.
You got to get to that. What's that song? What's my God? The train's going to keep on. Oh, man, just get what Tina Turner said.
Rolling down the river. Yeah, and like I said, man, life,
you gotta keep rolling, man.
Life
You gotta
been life.
go with the motion, man. Ain't nothing perfect, ain't nothing promised. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got to see it when it comes and maneuver it, you're gonna be all right.
All right, look, man. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. Hey, Caucasians, man, stop looking at the clock, man. I run this. I'm the producer.
Oh man,
I'm tired of talking.
All right, that's why you. All right.
Do the cold piece, man. Do the cold piece. You got something to say before we get up out of here, Big Frank?
Yeah, yesterday was my baby birthday. Happy birthday.
Shout out.
You know, my sister, Nikki Lee, birthday was yesterday as well. Hope she enjoyed it.
Shout out to Nick.
Remember, drink water, take care of your kids, and live life.
You got something to say, LV the Great?
Get low.
Well,
it's hot out there.
Hey, this is the smartest dumb people. Hey, I ain't got no complaints. I'm blessed.
My God.
Life's good. Y'all stay blessed. Have a good night.
All right, y'all.
Hey, yo, what's up? Have you seen the Smartest Dumb People podcast?
Yo, are you dumb?
I'm getting smarter just thinking about it. Politics, sports, your mama, whatever. The Smartest Dumb People podcast cover everything. With Anthony That Dude Johnson and special guests, you're about to learn everything you need to know about everything you need to know. Man, I even had to buy a new pair of glasses after watching the show.